Hi everyone, thank you for being here. Today I'm going to walk you through how we can strengthen Tier 1 fluency instruction. The goal is to really build a shared understanding of what fluency is, why it matters so much for our students, and what it actually looks like in practice in the classroom. By the end of this session, you'll be able to clearly define fluency within a structured literacy approach, identify the key components of effective fluency instruction, analyze fluency data, and apply simple routines that can be realistically fit into your daily Tier 1 instruction. When we talk about fluency, we're talking about the ability to read text accurately, automatically, and with appropriate expression. So it's not just speed, it's accuracy, rate, and prosody all working together. Fluency is often described as the bridge between decoding and comprehension, because once students don't have to work so hard at reading the words, they can start focusing on understanding what they're actually reading. Fluency is critical because it directly supports comprehension. If a student is using all of their energy to sound out words, they don't have much left to actually think about the meaning. Fluent readers, on the other hand, can focus on understanding the text. It also gives us important information about whether a student's decoding skills are solid. In a strong Tier 1 classroom, fluency instruction is brief but consistent. We're talking just a few minutes a day, but done intentionally. This includes modeling fluent reading, giving students opportunity for repeated reading, and explicitly teaching phrasing and expression. It's also important that students are working with connected text so they can apply these skills in a meaningful way. There are three main components of fluency. Accuracy is reading words correctly. Automaticity is being able to recognize those words quickly and effortlessly. And prosody is the expression, how the reading sounds, including phrasing and intonation. When all three of these come together, we see true fluent reading. To support students effectively, we need to look at data. This might include DIBELS or reading fluency, maze comprehension, running records, or other district assessments. The goal is to figure out where the breakdown is. Is it accuracy, is it rate, or is it prosody? Once we know where the breakdown is, we can target instruction. If accuracy is low, we focus on decoding. If students are accurate but slow, we build automaticity through repeated readings. And if expression is lacking, we model fluent reading and practice phrasing. The key idea is that instruction should match the specific need. Our district already has several resources that support fluency, including HMH Into Reading, Lexia, UFly Foundations, and DIBELS Passages. These provide built-in opportunities for fluency practice. If additional support is needed, programs like Read Naturally or Great Leaps can be helpful. The most important piece, though, is consistency, making sure that these practices are happening regularly and with fidelity across classrooms. This slide shows a simple routine that follows an I do, we do, you do structure. First, students listen to fluent reading, then they practice it together through echo and choral reading. Finally, they move into partner reading where they can give feedback and reread text. This is the kind of structure that helps support all areas of fluency. We are going to practice today by listening to two different readings, and we're going to notice the difference in the fluency. We're going to practice together echo reading, choral reading, and we're going to practice identifying the accuracy and rate of the student. And you're going to also do that with partners and giving them feedback in their errors, their phrasing, and their expression. And we're going to look at repeated readings together. Once we're done, we'll have a time to reflect on that and ask ourselves the three questions: which steps support accuracy, which support automaticity, and which support prosody. Multilingual learners. Fluency instruction is especially important for multilingual learners. It gives them repeated exposure to English sentence structure, rhythm, and expression. Strategies like modeling reading, vocabulary preview, and phrasing practice can make a big difference. At the same time, many multilingual learners bring strong language awareness that supports their progress. These are quick strategies that teachers can easily build into their day. Things like echo reading, choral reading, partner reading, phrase cued reading, and reader's theater all give students meaningful opportunities to practice fluency in a short amount of time. To support implementation, we can use coaching cycles, peer observation, and data discussions during our PLCs. Providing modeled lessons and opportunities to collaborate will help ensure that fluency instruction is consistent across all classrooms. Here are the references for today's presentation.